Greetings, everyone. I am taking a break from my honey-do list and super excited to share part 2 of what is the outcome of seeking first the kingdom. In part 1, I talked about the outcome of seeking first the kingdom being the formation of the whole mind, which provides the appearance of the Lord in a different light to our conscious experience. And I took that out of Jeremiah 29, where the Lord says, you will find me when you seek me with your whole heart. And I made the proposition that to this point, all appearances of the Lord have been limited because we're perceiving him in our fragmented mind or carnal mind. So part 1 of what is the outcome of seeking first the kingdom is the formation of the whole mind, which brings about the appearance in our subjective experience, the Lord in a new light. Real quickly, I want to encourage you to go to the Gospels where Jesus takes 3 of his disciples up in the Mount of Transfiguration, and in the Gospel of Luke, they fall asleep, and when they wake up, Jesus appears to them in a whole new light. And I propose that it was the awakening, the word picture that the Lord is showing us there is the awakening of the renewed mind brings about the transfigured Christ, the appearance of Jesus in a whole new light. Enough said about that. Part 2, I'm super excited to share about. It was a revelation I received about 2 years ago that I believe may be the most influential revelation to the earth and its the kingdom reestablishing itself on the earth. It may be the most impactful, influential revelation to that end. A couple of years ago, I felt like the Lord asked me a question. And the question was, Michael, if I asked you to love me with all your heart and all your soul and all your mind and all your strength, and that was the greatest commandment, why did I then ask you to make it your top priority to seek first my kingdom? And that was a perplexing question that I had no idea how to answer. And so I told the Lord that. And it was a number of months later that I felt like he shared with me why he did that. And I'll do my best to articulate that in just a brief moment. It will take a lot more than this, but for these short, I try to make these videos under 7 minutes. I want to encapsulate what I felt like he shared. So, when the Lord asked us to love him with our whole mind, and I'm just going to limit that commandment to the mind. I'm doing so because I believe I can make the argument that the mind is the most important component of our self to love the Lord with. Because when the Lord said, love the Lord with all your heart, the mind is part of that. All your soul, the mind is part of that. And all your mind, he completely isolated the mind. There is an emphasis 3 times in that first commandment to love him with our minds. And I hope to bring understanding as to why he said that. So, when the Lord said, love him with our whole mind, we cannot love the Lord in the manner in which he created us to love him apart from seeking first the kingdom. Seeking first the kingdom seeking first the kingdom provides the essence of the structure of the renewed mind, which is the whole mind. When that structure is erected, the carnal mind collapses, and the emergence of the renewed mind, or the whole mind, is presented to the self. When that happens, we step into the role of fulfilling the first commandment, loving the Lord with our whole mind. It's important, it's essential that we understand this. In the kingdom age, we no longer can accept our efforts in fulfilling heaven's mandate. Heaven's mandate requires heaven's laws, heaven's principles. And this is a major one, I believe. We cannot love the Lord, and for that matter, we cannot be loved by the Lord without the renewed mind, without being transfigured into the realm of kingdom consciousness through the renewing of our minds, which is the whole mind. I think I'm going to leave it at that, and I hope that this blesses you guys, and I really feel like I'm going to leave it at that, and encourage you to seek first the kingdom, and in doing so, be aware of the dawning of the promised land in your field of consciousness, which is the kingdom. Blessings, guys.